Hi Libra, welcome to your love reading. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay, got this card here at the bottom, Page of Cups. Somebody has a crush on you and wants to communicate. Okay, that was a very quick message, but let's start the reading by first shuffling 5 times the deck for you. Okay, let's begin with the past energies first. A story that made you feel very sad, disappointed, and with some regrets possibly as well. I think in the past you were so much focused into this story that you might have lost some good new opportunities. You wanted the communication to happen, but it felt like no matter how hard you tried, and this was not going to be manifested. You waited and hoped until you gave up, waiting to hear some kind of communication, maybe an apology from somebody. I have fire and water signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What about the current energies? Trying to focus on yourself. I do see you much more grounded, practical, mature, smarter, and let's see what else. I think you will have attention right now. This is the time when you might get lots of attention, might get appreciated at work, might get promoted or something like that, or valued, like praised and something like that, with that Six of Wands and Queen of Pentacles energy. All that enthusiasm and desire that you have, you are keeping it to yourself. You know that you deserve and need a much more stable, structured connection, and even though you might have attention or will have attention soon, somehow you are not convinced. It seems like a very fickle energy, like those enthusiasm that comes from somebody. It comes and goes, like it's not you, but that kind of energy that is coming towards you, it feels like it is very unstable. What about what is blocking love for you right now? Ten of Pentacles, maybe focusing too much at work, and not having that work-life balance and having much more time for getting to know somebody. Or it is that thing that you have a clear goal, you want something long-lasting and secure and stable, but the idea is that you have raised so high the standards, so high that you can't meet a person that fulfills those standards. I'm not saying you should lower your standards, but try to be a little bit more realistic, or listening and trying to observe and trying to get as much information about somebody that you are interested in order to have a greater panorama of their energies, of who they are, and if you can align with each other. What about the near future? I do see you much more patient, balanced in the near future. Okay, I'm getting this impression that you might catch some feelings for somebody But this other person might not be ready to express their feelings or to consider this as a relationship. Maybe they will see that as a just interaction and friendship. I'm not getting friendship, but this person might hide feelings or might not be ready to jump into a relationship for them. And I do see you patient. I do see you trying to find a middle way, maybe trying to make some healthy compromises. Because I don't see you completely identical with each other, the same personality, I don't see that. But you are okay with that and you want to find a way on how not to convince this person, but to create a safer environment for them to open more to you emotionally and express any feelings they might have. I do see you catching feelings for somebody that feels emotionally stable, in control of their feelings, but not ready to open up with love messages or be much more vulnerable towards you. That's the kind of impression. I have water signs, Sagittarius is here as well. It can be any sign. Okay, what about the person that is in your mind right now? They feel the connection ended with you. They feel it is over. Very straightforward answer. They think about this, or it is just telling me that they lost sleep, maybe cried, or were deeply sad, especially at night, when they were with themselves. They thought a lot about this. And I believe that from time to time they still think about this. But no matter how hard they tried to make this work in their mind, they couldn't. And it feels very disbalanced, this interaction with you. That's the impression and conclusion that they have right now. They believe that it ended, and no matter how much they might try to invest into this and give energy, attention, love, it was a closed chapter. Do they like to talk to you? Yes, they would like to talk to you. And they observe you. They watch you. Definitely. They want to talk, but they won't talk. So they want to hear from you. But it's not that this person has hopes, or they are just, as I said, with that conclusion to themselves that this is over, that thing ended. They are too much in their head. It feels like there's some blockage into the situation with you both. They're too much in their head. They try to solve it in their mind. They couldn't. They couldn't find a way to make this work. There's a kind of energies and impression I'm getting about this person, but let's see if we can get what is the most important thing to know. Let's see. What is the most important thing to know about this person? They have feelings and they feel rejected. Or let's say they had real feelings there. There were some deep feelings. And probably they thought that this would grow to something much better. This person feels rejected, or they have this impression like you are not that much interested. That's the kind of impression I'm getting. Now, if you want to know even more details about this person that is currently in your mind, there's an extended in the description box with more details about them if you are interested. Libra, this was your general reading. I hope this was helpful. I will see you the next reading. Bye for now.